welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup tutorial is on this look. I kind of wanted to do like gray tones, and then I added like a blue eyeliner, and then my lips stayed kind of nudish brown. Yeah, I really like how it turned out, and I used a couple new products. I used the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette right here for the first time. Some really nice shades, like some cooler shades that are nicer to contour with, and then some warmer shades that are more like bronzier. And then I also picked up the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipsticks. I picked up a couple other shades as well, but I didn't really hear anything about these until I saw recently NYX posted a picture on their Instagram about these, or somebody wearing, I think, this color. The girl was wearing this color, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So I had to pick it up, and then I also picked this one up, and this is the one that I'm wearing right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking, and if you guys want to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. The first thing I did was add tape to the outside corners of my eyes, and then I took this pinkish color from the Smashbox Cherry Smoke palette, added this all over the lid and the brow bone just to set the eyelid, and then also when we're going to be applying other eyeshadows, it'll just be easier to blend out. Then taking this mousse color from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, I just started applying this to the crease, and this is going to be our transition color. The next color I take from the same palette is Puddin', and it's more of like a grayish brown tone. I also add this to the crease and then kind of drag it out to the outer corner of the eye as well. Then I'm taking this shade right here. It's from the Artist Makeup Forever Artist palette, and it's in the shade ME644, and I'm actually applying this mostly to the outer corner of the eye and then dragging it slightly to the crease as well. Then from the Smashbox palette, I'm taking that initial color that we used, and I'm just applying this to the brow bone and to the lid portion, just to kind of brighten those areas up a little bit more. Onto the blue eyeliner, I just added a small wing, and I dragged it to the inner portion of the eye, and I actually end up smoking it out with the little blender brush because I wanted to smoke it out in that inner part of the eye. To highlight, I'm actually taking this shade in ME512 from the Makeup Forever Artist palette, and I'm just applying this to the inner corner of the eye and then the brow bone as well. Then moving on to the face, I'm actually taking the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the matte and poreless, and I'm in the shade 120. You guys are probably so annoyed by me using this foundation, but I've just been loving it recently. It's really good. It makes my oils stay at bay for a while, so I've really been liking it, and I really like the finish of it as well. Concealer under the eyes, I am using the Urban Decay one. I'm not sure what shade, but I will list it in the description box below. And then on top of that, I'm using the Fit Me in Fair 15, and I'm also applying this to the under eye area, and then to the forehead, the nose, and the chin a little bit. And I just mix these colors together to get the perfect shade for my face. I'm using the NYX contour palette to set my under eye area. I'm using the color Soft Light and Cream, and I was super excited, as you could tell, to use this for the first time. I think it is a great palette. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using the MAC powder in the shade C3. Then to chisel out my cheekbones, I'm going to use this shade in Toffee from the NYX Contour Palette. And then to actually bronze up my face, I'm using the color Hollow from the NYX Contour Palette, and this is just a warmer shade. I felt like it was a better color for my skin tone to actually bronze with, so I did the cheeks and then my forehead and nose a little bit as well. Blush, I'm using the Urban Decay 8-Hour blush in the color Fetish. This is just a really nice rosy tone. It went really well with this look, and I really like that it just stays on for such a long time. For the lower lash line, I'm using the shade ME644 from the Makeup Forever palette and just applying this to the lower lash line and blending it out. And then I'm taking the mousse color from the Semi Sweet Chocolate Bar palette and also adding this to the lower lash line and just blending everything out. And then, as you guys probably already know, I'm using the Costa Riche Eye Kohl from MAC and applying this to the top and bottom waterline. I just can't get enough of this color, guys. And for mascara, I'm actually using the Loreal Voluminous Original. I like this mascara. It makes my lashes look pretty voluminous, but I don't like the actual, like, not the wand, but when I take it out, I feel like there's so much product that I always have to wipe off before using. Is that just me, or is that you guys too? Let me know in the comments below. And for lips, I lined them with the shade Strip Down by MAC and just filled them in a tiny bit. On top of the lip liner, I applied the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Sandstorm. So this completes the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and clicking on my video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye! So it is currently 11 p.m. right now. Time to go to bed. It's pretty late. But I did want to give you guys a final update on the foundation. So it didn't really change much since the last time I updated